Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Beth, and this is Best Bookish Reviews, and I'm here today to bring you my May wrap-up. So I read 7 books in May. Here they are. I read from a lot more than that, but I only completed 7. I never finished Romantic Outlaws. I'm still listening to it. And I never finished Matilda. So I only finished 1 for Mary Shelley May. So the first one I finished was The Curious Inheritance of Blakely House by Joanna Davidson Politano. And this is about Sydney Forrester, who receives an inheritance from her grandfather or uncle. Estranged uncle. And so she goes to the house, and the nephews are contesting the will. And so yes, I really enjoyed the book, but there were some things in there that I was kind of confused about, but I would recommend it to people to read because I did enjoy it. And yeah, I did enjoy it. And this is a Christian author, Christian book, and it's got a pirate in it, and the main character fixes things. She works on clocks, and obviously she can work on boats. So yeah, I think I gave it 4 stars. Alright, then I read, now don't let my bookmarks in here fool you, I did complete these. I read A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens, and I absolutely loved this book. I love this book. Oh my goodness, I loved this book. This is about France and England and their war, but it's also about Sydney Carton's love for Lucy Manette. And oh, Sydney just has my heart. Charles Dickens knows how to write a love story, and he knows how to break your heart while he's doing it. And I love the love between Lucy and her father, and the love between Lucy and her love interest. I don't even know if it's on here. No. But the love that Sydney Carton has toward Lucy is just unbelievable. And this is also the story of the guillotine. And it says, from the storming of the Bastille to the relentless drop of the guillotine, Dickens vividly captures the terror and upheaval of that tumultuous period. And he does. And it's not as big as some of his books. In fact, it is only 372 pages. It is such a beautiful story. Such a beautiful story. 5 stars. definitely 5 stars. The next one I finished was the next installment of Louise Penny's Armand Gamache series, All the Devils Are Here. I don't want to give too much away. Louise Penny is just a wonderful mystery writer, and this series is top notch. The Gamaches are in Paris, and they are visiting Armand's godfather, who is a billionaire. And there's an accident, and they believe it's a deliberate accident. There are so many things that develop in here, and everybody is involved in solving this case. And it draws the whole family together and pulls them back to Three Pines. And I just love the way that Louise Penny pulls this family in all these different directions. And then, I mean, she just develops characters so well. And I am a very character heavy reader. I love a character driven story. I love plot, but I love character development in my stories. And yes, 5 stars. Then I finished Frankenstein again. I ache for the monster in Frankenstein and his desire to be loved and to love, and his loneliness and his misery. He didn't ask to be created. He didn't ask to be formed, but he also didn't ask to be thrown away. And if you haven't read Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, it's told from 3 different perspectives. There is the captain, the sea captain, I can't remember his name, Walton. There is Frankenstein, the scientist, and then there is the monster's story within Frankenstein's story. And Mary Shelley was only 18 or 19 when she wrote it, and she was an incredible writer. And it's just amazing. I love it. It's always a 5-star read, and I probably will read it again next May. It's incredible. I then finished, The Curious Inheritance of Blakely House was one of the book club picks for Books of Jenna's book club, Books Love Everyone. It was actually my pick. She gave me and one of the other ladies the opportunity to choose books for one of the months, and May was my pick And so that was one of my picks, and I'll get to the other one in just a moment. The next one I finished was mine and Chris's buddy read, and it's this Shelterwood by Lisa Wingate. And let me tell you, this was a 5-star read. I have several 5-star reads this month. In fact, I only had two 4-star reads, one 4-star read, maybe. But I have read my favorite book of the year so far. And until I read my favorite so far, this was my favorite so far. This is about two little girls who are living in the same home. One is Native American, and let me see what their names are. Okay, it's set in Oklahoma in two different timelines. One is 1909 and the other one is 1990. In the 1990 timeline, it is told from the perspective of Valerie Boren Odell, who has a little boy, and the bodies of 3 little girls are found in a cave. She is a law enforcement ranger at Horse Thief Trail National Park. And then in Oklahoma night, and a teenage boy has gone missing. In the 1909 timeline, it is told from 11-year-old Olive Augusta Radley's perspective. And she is living with her mother and stepfather. And the other little girl is Nessa. And her and Nessa run away because the stepfather is not a nice man. And they flee to the Winding Stair Mountains. And they come into contact with some very, very wonderful characters. All right, Shelterwood is just a wonderful book. I'm going to just read this bottom paragraph. In this emotional and enveloping novel, Lisa Wingate traces the story of children abandoned by the law and the battle to see justice done. Amid times of deep conflict over who owns the land and its riches, Ollie and Val traverse the rugged and beautiful terrain, each leaving behind one life in search of another. It is so beautiful. It will touch your heart, and it will scare you because they come so close to things that could get them in trouble, and in both timelines. And I would just recommend it to everybody. And she has done the research for this book because it is so well done. And I am looking forward to reading some more books by her. And I can't wait for my friend Mary to read this book. So the next one I finished was my second choice for May's book club pick, for Jenna's book club. And it is The Secret Rooms. It is a nonfiction book, and it is by Catherine Bailey. So it says, a true story of a haunted castle, a plotting duchess, and a family secret. So this is about the 9th Duke of Rutland. And it was when he died. He died alone in the cramped family archives on April 21st, 1940. The rooms were locked and sealed. And then 60 years later, this author was given permission to go in and discover what was inside. The ninth Duke devoted his entire life to organizing and cataloging several hundred years worth of family correspondence. And he had carefully erased 3 periods of his life from the record. What she discovered when she began reading through the Duke's letters was a mystery involving one of the most powerful families in British society in the turbulent days leading up to World War I. It is so good. It is so good. And it is thick, but it keeps your attention and you just want to keep reading. And it's not told like a nonfiction book. And it was just so wonderful. And we all thought that. All of us in the group. We've already had our chat. And I just loved it. I just loved it. I loved both of the picks that I chose. And yes. And the last book is my favorite book of the year so far. And I'm already going to reread it. Not this month, but I'm going to reread this book. Probably before I read the second one. It's a duology. So when I get ready to read this second one, I'm going to reread this one. Mortal Queens by Victoria McCombs. This is such an incredible book. I have recommended it to everybody I have talked to since I read it. This book was recommended to me last year by Chris, my friend, and it has taken me this long to read it. I know it's been 6 months since she recommended it to me. I know, because I've had the book for 6 months, because I bought it after she recommended it to me. Okay, I hear you. I hear you, Chris. I know. Quit waiting so long to read the books you recommend. It's clean. It's a fantasy. Oh my goodness. I absolutely love this book. I could not put this book down. Okay. So, this book is about, I can't remember her name. What's her name? Althea. I think they call her Thea. It's told from her perspective. Every year, the Fae come to the mortal world to select a mortal girl to be their queen. And they take her back to the Fae realm. It's clean. Victoria McCombs is a Christian writer. There's no like Christian, you have to be saved, you have to do this stuff. There's no in your face Bible teaching in this book, for those of you that don't like that. But it is such a gorgeous, beautifully written book. And it is my favorite book of the year so far. And I haven't read the second one. But I'm going to. Oh my goodness. It is so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. You have to read it. It's called Mortal Queens. It's by Victoria McCombs. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's just beautiful. I don't think there's anything on the hardcover. Oh, yes. Yes, there is. Okay. So, great reading month. Here's my stack. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more from me, click that subscribe button down below. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.